So today we're going to take a quick look at the Steeldive SD1969 that I just received yesterday. This is an homage to the Omega Ploprof 1200M, which was released, the second iteration was released back in I think 2009. Very specific tool watch made for extreme diving. This is almost an exact duplicate, other than it doesn't have Omega logos, so it's not a complete knockoff. The design has been basically knocked off, or it's an homage to. The only major differences I've seen is the bandwidth on this Steeldive is 22 millimeters versus the Omega, which is 24. And the button that releases the rotating bezel, which is unidirectional, not bidirectional like almost every other watch out there, is a smaller diameter than the Omega. But other than that, the design is pretty much the same. You got a helium escape valve for saturation diving. You've got the release button, as I mentioned. You've got the screw down crown with crown guard, which is kind of a unique feature. On this model, when I unscrew this all the way to adjust the time, the guard falls off. That's something that I'm currently in communication with the manufacturer on to see if there's something that can be done about that. The only other issue I have is the back is extremely rough. When they etched the logo, which is a very nicely done logo, they left the edges very sharp, and it feels like coarse sandpaper on the back of my wrist when I wear it. But other than that, I like it. It came with an inexpensive little presentation box, this plastic orange band, a little Steeldive card that isn't filled out. It looks like there is a serial number stamped on it. Little hang tag, nothing fancy. This is a very sturdy, very well-made watch. It reminds me a little bit of my Rolex Deep Sea James Cameron edition, which is also an extreme dive watch. It's got the almost identical weight with this stainless steel band that I put on. It's a shark mesh band, very inexpensive band you can find on eBay. Really is comfortable for its size. It has a Seiko NH35A automatic movement. And as you can see, because of the way it's constructed, the crown doesn't hit on the back of your hand. It's up in this area, and if you use your middle finger to push the button, you can rotate the crown. So if you use this for an actual diving application, you'd be able to. Very nice feature. Most of the other watches that I have are unidirectional. They only go in one direction, such as this Marathon, which is also one of my favorites. And also the Rolex. I mean, it only goes in one direction, where this one, you can push the button, rotate it in both directions. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's very well built. It seems very sturdy. Sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel, which is kind of unusual for watches in this price range. Screw down crown, screw down back. Very, very robust, thick, heavy stainless steel. Overall, very pleased with it. Just a couple issues to get resolved, and then I'm good to go. Thanks.